In every culture, in every myth, stories speak of angels, Yule's beings of light, warriors of heaven. But not all angels stood united. Across history and legend, tales of angelic wars have shaped the way we see good and evil. Today, we count down the top 5 angelic battles in history. After the fall of Adam and Eve, when humanity was cast out of the perfection of Eden, heaven placed a mighty guardian at the threshold of paradise. This was Uriel, the angel of flame, a colossal being of divine power, clothed in radiant armor, his wings spreading across the horizon like burning banners of light. In his hand he wielded a sword of living fire, a weapon that no mortal eye could endure to behold. Legends tell us that the fallen angels, consumed by envy and hatred, tried again and again to breach the gates of Eden, to seize what had been lost, and to defy the will of the Most High. Yet every time they approached, Uriel's fire erupted like a storm, scorching the very air and driving them back into the shadows. His presence was a wall of light and judgment, a barrier no rebellion could overcome. This was not a war of armies, but a war of willpower, a clash between eternal defiance and unshakable loyalty. And so humanity's exile was sealed forever, guarded by the flames of heaven itself. In ancient traditions, Samael, the angel of death and temptation, rose in defiance against the harmony of heaven. His presence was wrapped in shadows, his wings vast and dark, his gaze cold as an eternal night. He sought power, whispering rebellion and chaos among the hosts of heaven. Against him stood Michael, the great commander of celestial armies, blazing with divine radiance. Michael was not only a warrior, but the embodiment of order and loyalty, the shield of creation itself. When the two forces met, heaven shook. Their clash was not a battle of mortals, but of cosmic beings whose blows sent waves of energy across the firmament. Samael's darkness spread like a storm, yet Michael's light cut through the void, his blade burning brighter with every strike. Legends say their duel raged across the skies, echoing like thunder, until Michael's unwavering faith shattered Samael's defiance. Though Samael was not destroyed, his defeat ensured that light and order would stand victorious, if only for a time. In forgotten ages, when the world was still young, a group of powerful angels gazed upon the beauty of the earth and felt desire awaken within them. Known as the Watchers, they were guardians sent to protect humanity. But fascination turned into temptation, drawn by mortal women. They abandoned their posts in heaven, descending into the realm of men. With their forbidden knowledge, they taught humans the secrets of the stars, the forging of weapons, the use of enchantments, and the language of power. What was once a gift became corruption, for humanity was not ready for such knowledge. The Watchers grew drunk on their own pride, and their union with mortals gave birth to the Nephilim, giants of immense strength and cruelty, who spread chaos across the earth. Their fall shook the order of creation, and their defiance echoed as thunder in the heavens. Legends say that even mountains trembled at their presence, until judgment was decreed. The Watchers were bound in darkness, awaiting the final day of reckoning. In the dawn of creation, before the foundation of the world was shaken, Lucifer, the morning star, stood among the brightest of heaven's host. His beauty was unmatched, his voice like music that resonated across eternity. But pride was born in his heart. He desired not to serve, but to reign, not to reflect the Creator's light, but to become the source of it. With words as sharp as blades, he gathered a host of angels who listened to his promise of freedom, of power beyond submission. War broke out in heaven, not of mortal swords, but of eternal flames. The skies split open as loyal angels clashed against the rebels. Thunder roared, lightning blazed, and the very fabric of creation trembled under their fury. Michael rose as commander of the loyal, wielding the sword of truth. The two armies collided in a storm of light and shadow, until, with a final strike, Lucifer and his followers were cast down, falling like stars from the heavens into the abyss, bound by their own defiance. In the beginning, when the cosmos was formless and void, the voice of the Eternal spoke, and light pierced the endless dark. The heavens unfolded in brilliance, stars were scattered like diamonds across the abyss, and the earth was clothed in beauty. From the breath of the Creator came the hosts of heaven, angels radiant as fire, mighty as the storm, gentle as the dawn. They were guardians of harmony, singers of eternal hymns, each carrying a fragment of divine light. Among them stood the archangels, pillars of strength and order: Michael the defender, Gabriel the messenger, Raphael the healer, and Uriel the flame of truth. In those first ages, all creation moved in perfect unity, a song of balance between heaven and earth. It was a realm without sorrow, without rebellion, a reflection of pure glory. Yet even within perfection, the seed of pride waited, silent, hidden, until the day it would awaken and shatter eternity's peace. Cast down from the heights of heaven, the fallen angels plunged into the abyss, their wings torn, their glory consumed by shadow. Like burning stars, they scattered across the void, bound in chains of their own rebellion. The earth trembled beneath their fall, and the air grew heavy with sorrow. Paradise was sealed, guarded by flame and oath, and humanity's path forever marked by exile. Yet, even in judgment, the Creator left a spark of hope. For within the frailty of mankind dwelt a mystery that even angels could not fully grasp: the promise of redemption, a light that no darkness could extinguish. In the silence that followed the Great War, heaven stood watch, waiting for the day when the final battle would be fought, not with swords of fire, but with the triumph of light over pride. The story of angels and men had only begun, written across eternity in blood, fire, and unbreakable hope. Hear the crate,